All right. First of all, thanks for coming today. Labor Day. We just got off the field practicing, had a great series of meetings this morning with the team. So we're certainly taking advantage of not having classes today and getting to work on Jacksonville. But first, let's look back at the Memphis game. Obviously, very disappointed in our performance in Memphis. Uh, from a standpoint of going up there, I really thought we were ready. We had a great preseason camp. We get in the game, and the speed of the game was a little bit different than we thought it was going to be. We saw how explosive Memphis can be. They're really, really good on offense, and just carried over from last year. And I think when you look at it, the first drive was a 13-play drive, and we did a nice job of executing. They just out-executed us for 13 plays and then scored. And then they switched their defense up on us, and we hadn't seen the defense, so we go 3 and out. And then they hit us on a big post for a touchdown, and then the next thing I know, we throw an interception for a touchdown. So bam, 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 it's 21-0 before we actually get off the bus, and we never recovered. Very proud of the way our coaches reacted and our seniors reacted at halftime. We went in and made some adjustments, went back out there and played our tails off in the second half. Thought some good things happened in the second half, and then except for that last long run they made, I thought we played really solid ball. And gave us a little momentum going into game number 2. Our players of the game for the Memphis game are offensive lineman Jake Flath was our offensive player of the game. He graded 82%, did an outstanding job for us. LaMarcus Bailey had another LaMarcus Bailey type game with over 11 tackles, really active in this play. And then our special teams player of the game was a guy named David Durden on our punt team, and on all other teams he was on. He really got down and made some plays and made some hits, and he's a very active player. So with that, I'll open it up for questions. Well, it's difficult to move on when you get beat like the way we did. But I think when you have a team of veterans, they're very resilient. And if they understand the moment, if we're sitting here and this is a conference game we just lost, it's a lot more devastating than certainly a non-conference game. You don't ever want to lose, but the positive things that came out of it, we competed in the second half and did some things that we needed to do to get better. And with the new freshman rule, we had a lot of people play in that second half. A lot of freshmen got in the game, so that was a positive thing. Well, we went in, and Kalen already obviously started the game, and our plan was to put Robert in the third series and then just kind of see what happened. And Robert made some mistakes as well. He threw an interception there, but as the game got going a little bit more in the second half, he did make some big-time throws, made that great throw on for a touchdown, sprint to his left. And actually, that was Tony Jones making the catch as a true freshman. So, but I thought he handled himself well on the sidelines, and Kalen really did a good job of kind of telling him what to do, and they really worked well together. We just got to continue to get both those guys better, more reps. Well, we're going to evaluate it in practice this week. It'll be an ongoing evaluation, and we're going to play the best guy that gives us the guy that gives us the best chance of moving the ball and moving it consistently, because we've got to be more consistent on offense. We had some good plays here and there, but we were not very consistent at all. Yeah, I tell you, Jacksonville, last year we beat them in the first game here, and then after we beat them, they went on and won 7, and they finished 7-4 and finished third in their conference, which is the best they've done in a while. Coach Ian Shields done an outstanding job of that program. He was head coach at Lenore Ryan and head coach at, offensive coordinator, associate head coach at Army for 5 years. So he's triple option. He knows it backwards and forwards, and something that we've got to gear down from a high-tempo, very efficient offense of Memphis to a very efficient triple option offense in Jacksonville. So it's going to be a great challenge for our guys. That's one of the reasons we took Sunday off, and we actually practiced today in Shells, and we're able to get a little banging out there, but more importantly, to get our scout teams coached up on exactly what to do. So it'll be a great challenge, 5-star stadium, first game. Hopefully all our fans come out excited about it, and let's get this team jump-started. Well, it's very difficult because, there's some triple option teams that go with pace. But the problem with the triple option is so assignment oriented, it takes your aggressiveness out of it. You always want to be the aggressor on defense. So it's going to be totally different from our standpoint. Now, the thing that we do, and we always done here because of the league we play in, we work triple option during spring practice. We work it during preseason camp. So we've worked it. We've got an idea of what we're trying to do with it. And it's just a matter of having a great week of practice. Yeah, I'm anxious to see our student body come out. And the new freshmen haven't had a chance to come out to a game yet. We've got the largest freshman class we've ever had here at Mercer. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to put our football team on display here at home, and all the Middle Georgia May can come out and support the Bears like they always do. So looking for a big Saturday night. Yeah, Marquise has done an outstanding job. When he obviously got a tremendous body, great work ethic, and he has done an outstanding job and had some big-time games against some big-time competition. He's got to become more consistent. But we've had a lot of scouts come by and look at him, and it's just a matter of what he puts on tape. His resume is exactly what's going on that tape. But right now, he's got a pretty good resume. So he's been a good leader for us. And I think those younger receivers see him make plays against people like Alabama, Auburn, now Memphis. They're like, hey, I can do that too. So I think he'll be a valuable player for us as the season moves on.
Main thing is still got a lot of season left. Still got a lot of conference play left. Still got our goals intact. Still can win conference championship, national championship. Every goal that we had and beginning of the season still there for us to win. The main thing is how to keep our morale, our confidence up. Everything we do, just keep it the same and don't change nothing. Definitely confidence booster. I like how our guys came out in the second half and kept competing, kept grinding through the game. It gives us more confidence going into week 2 and throughout the season. It's definitely a great opportunity for us, especially being at home. Home was a different atmosphere for us. We get more excited at home. Family's going to be there as well. So it's definitely a better place for us to make plays. Main thing is mental. They're here for a reason. They can make plays. Physical is not a problem. It's more mental. Learning the playbook, being ready to play, learn little things, learn where to line up at, little things like that is what's going to make us better. Just mental, make sure that I'm speaking positive, so I'm never negative, bringing them up every chance I get, because bad things going to happen, but I also got to be positive in every situation. Definitely treat every opponent the same. Like I'm telling my guys this week, treat them like we playing Memphis again. You don't come after us, especially after last year. They're going to try to get revenge on us, but we got to keep the same mindset we have every week. No matter what opponent we playing, got to keep the same mindset and try to get a W.
Well, actually, it started out, the improvement started out today in practice. We made those points to correct, and then we made sure we came out with a new sense of intensity, and let the rest of the team know that this week we have to come with a renewed sense of focus, because that's what's going to help propel us through the rest of the season, obviously. It showed us what the expectation is on playing college football. Some teams are going to move faster than others. We saw the fastest that offense can possibly go, so that should actually have us knowing what to expect for the next game. Getting lined up, basically, since we expect the speed now, is going to allow us to have that in our minds to predetermine to line up faster. Like I said, it's a team game, so if I'm flying around and it's not going through the entire team, that means we have to go back to practice, and it has to exude through the entire team, which it does. But as leaders, we have to make sure that everybody's always on the same page, which I think we're definitely taking steps to do that. Have confidence, have faith in yourself, take pride in what you do, because at the end of the day, we play football. You're supposed to compete, and if you don't have pride, sometimes it's not gonna allow you to compete to the best of your ability. Even when you're down, the will to win, the will to compete is what allows you to keep pushing, regardless of what the score is. And as a team, the best teams always do it, because you always see comebacks in college football. And so, certain things, that sense of focus and that will to compete, just is gonna allow us to, be a better team.